apparently.
Slay a vampire.
Okay, so I was just checking the stream thing. Okay, so while you guys are talking at the village, you hear this run to the west, and there's a wave of cake. And it crashes into the inn, and everyone dies from cake.
Hey,
Happy birthday,
Pete.
P101.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Pete.
Happy birthday to you.
Death by cake.
It's more a belated birthday, but
Happy
who's really
birthday
keeping track?
to you. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to you.
So you guys were discussing things.
Yep. Gerard wants money.
Garaga's chopping down trees and frothing at the mouth after Mavela revved him up.
Yeah. He does not appreciate that kind of insult.
Oh, she's not insulting him. She's just pushing. She's been with them long enough to know what buttons to push to get them going.
Yeah, but he still considers it an incredible insult.
Yeah. Maylin just looks very amused and yeah, she goes, "You started it, now he's not gonna stop."
Until we get to that dead ask.
He's gonna be like this all week, isn't he?
Yep. You can blame the Vela. See, it wasn't me this time.
Yeah, and the thing is, he can go into a rage and never stop. Unless you knock him out.
Or until he just, I don't know.
Mavela looks to Balin. You know I'm always like this when I'm buzzed.
Well, yeah,
Because you can't hold your liquor.
Yeah, but I mean, well, the difference is...
Oh, I can hold on. I can...
Sorry, go ahead.
Mavela uses and says, "Oh, I can hold my liquor. I'm just not the one who initiated the drinking contest."
You could have said no.
Plus, well, keep in mind, the big difference is...
You...
Go ahead, Pete.
What?
Go ahead.
Alright. Well, yeah, and Silence says, well, do keep in mind also that the big difference is you're a, you're a dragonborn, a very slender one at that, and he's a, giant, long-limbed bugbear.
I am a monk as well.
That I'm aware.
Yes, but he's bigger than you.
Yeah, he may be bigger, but that doesn't always mean the same thing.
You hear slurping sounds in the distance.
What?
You hear slurping sounds in the distance.
What?
Alari is just drinking a smoothie.
Alar?
Aliari.
No. That's not a rudder name. A-L-R-I-A.
Wait.
Aliari.
Yeah.
Eliari. Or Aria.
Yeah.
Aria. That's what it was. It took a long time.
Wow.
It has. I only played this character like 3 times, to be fair.
Yeah,
I'm still getting a personality.
And it's from Inside the Cavern.
People with Al names.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
which reminds me, we haven't decided how she joined up with your party yet.
She walks in with a smoothie. Crossbow in hand.
Okay.
I didn't
Allie!
know smoothies existed in medieval times.
Meh.
They do now.
Continuity will survive.
Frame must have made a smoothie. Out of character, Frame must have made a smoothie machine.
Yep.
I mean, we are in, where are we still? I keep forgetting the darn.
Hometer.
Hometer?
Yeah. Hometer, where Frey was putting up her, factory, right?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe she helped.
Everything's starting to become a lot more industrialized.
Exactly, maybe she made a machine that actually managed to make smoothies.
For reference, if it helps, the E in Hometer is the same as the E in Pokemon.
Yeah, Hometer.
Right.
Hey.
Hometer?
Well, Maylin's gonna start calling her Allie now.
I'll call her Allie, just makes things simple. Because there's been a lot of weird names lately for me.
Yeah, a lot of AL names.
Yeah, common theme.
Well, either way, Maylin just pats Mavila on the back. She goes, "Good. So you're volunteering yourself to go knock out Gerardo since you sent him off. Good for you, Mavila."
You do know after hanging out with him for a long time that simply apologizing will calm him down.
And since Mavila's not like Desdemona or Grisura, she actually says, "I'm sorry. Hey, get out. I'm sorry I rattled you up."
He seems to calm down a bit. He doesn't look as rigid as before. Like,
And there we go, Maylin says with a smile.
I mean,
you are forgiven for now, but please stop that.
Silas just chuckles nervously. For now, he says, "Oh no."
He is chaotic neutral.
Alright, so, short of all running for our lives and screaming, how exactly are we going to handle this?
Simona thinks to herself, "That is a very good question."
We should probably take them to the house-shaped trap. I mean the house.
Why don't we bring everyone over to the house and come up with a plan there?
I heard it's a rest. I can't kill that in one shot.
Yeah.
Nobody can kill that thing in one shot unless, I don't know, the gods made something.
No.
But we are coming up with a plan. We are trying to come up with a plan and to at least get rid of it one way or another.
Not to
Although
me. Oh, sure, but can we really get rid of a Tarrasque?
I heard stories of it happening before. Either the strongest of heroes would be able to put it down for another slumber, or some even banish it to another plane.
Yeah, if you can't kill it, just seal it away somewhere where it's nobody's problem.
Yes, and let's discuss this with the others. They'll want their inputs as well. Desdemona then remembers something and says, "Oh, mind the hole in front of the door. Our newest member is a little dirt happy."
Oh, you have a new friend?
You will see when we meet him. When we meet up with them.
Okay, so on your way back to the house, you do see Dennis's stand.
Oh, hello, Dennis.
Hello, how are you guys doing today?
Arizel just sort of shrugs and he says, "Could be better, I suppose."
Okay, is there anything you guys are looking for or want to talk about?
I don't suppose you have anything that deals with Tarrasque, do you?
I thought I had that sealed. You
what?
I thought it was sealed. But then again...
but you said you thought you had it.
Yeah, I helped with the sealing, that's why I said it that way.
Excuse you?
Long story short, a mad vampire has unleashed it so he could take its power.
I see. He like face palms. He's like, okay.
Also, long story short, let's just say that this is familial issues of the highest order.
Mm. Okay. I guess I should probably go check up on the temple then. I will see you guys later then.
Milin perks up for a second, and then she looks to Okami and says, "Okami, you're from the same village, right?
Yes. Why?
Do you not know anything about this deal?"
I kind of sorry. This kind of got put on me. What do you think? How much do you think Yagami would know, Dennis?
News doesn't travel that quickly in this day and age. So,
But what
let's
does
see.
he actually know about the history of the temple and the Tarask and whatnot?
Tarask goes under the temple and we want to keep it there.
Yeah, but how much does he know all of that?
That's about all he knows. And the lady should not be is part of the ceiling and the other stuff that everyone else in the village knows.
Basically, his extent of the knowledge is keep lady in Tarask big no.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Taking a look at the map here. I'm going to say it is not currently common knowledge. Yet.
Yeah. I mean,
Especially since the ones who ran away would have to come back to confirm that bad things happened.
and the priestess did want to keep this a secret from everyone. For good reason.
Anyway, Dennis vanishes, and you guys continue to the house-shaped trap. I mean, the house. Yes, the house. Mm-hmm.
And the hole's the hole still there?
There are more holes.
I thought you said there was one.
There is a bigger hole now, and there is a giant sign on the hole saying the KK, the Carrot's Cave.
Does it say the Carrot's Cave is a secret?
Super secret. Cannot know.
Super secret Carrot's Cave right here.
Ooh, Milin looks
How big
interested.
is it exactly? Because Gararg is pretty big.
It is slightly smaller than Gararg.
Oh,
Yeah, he won't be able
okay.
to fit in there.
He got busy, that's for certain. Desmond replies, rubbing her temples in frustration.
He's an energetic little thing.
I'll say. Milin says, interested, and then she peeks her head inside.
Yeah,
Hello?
Gararg is also peeking his head inside with his dark vision.
You see colorful lights, except for Gararg. He sees just lights because his dark vision.
Aether pops her head out.
Hello thing.
Oh, hello, little one.
She waves at you.
Oh, she's cute.
There is a gnaw in the distance, and Carrot pops his head out of the cave. He squints in his eyes. Carrot must put up the defenses, and then he goes back into the cave.
Oh, okay.
Gararg
Bye.
just stares.
That's first impressions.
He is
Behold.
a rabbit.
And a very loony rabbit as well.
There's a
Ten
lot of
points for the-
rumbling.
10 points for reference.
Yeah, Looney Tunes rabbit.
Looney Tunes!
Aether is sniffing you.
Oh, aren't you adorable? Milin coos and tries to pick her up.
She allows Waylon to pick her up.
Milin will start kind of like daunting on how cute she is, and then like rub her head, rub her ears, and then just give her scratches.
And Gararg leaves.
She seems to be enjoying the attention.
there is suddenly a bit of rumbling from underground
Hmm?
as Carrot yells in shock and horror, "The cave! The Carrot Cave!" And he runs out of the hole and the entire cave collapses inside.
I like to think that Garag had a bit of danger sense there.
He knew. He knew.
Because barbarians have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it isn't enough. They're literal tanks. They need to get advantage on deck saves.
Yep.
Out of
Yeah,
character, I thought there was gonna be a whack a carrot moment going on.
Yeah.
Nah.
Are you alright?
There's like this giant little imprint in the ground now.
Yes. Perfect. I'm glad we're going along with this. And Carrot is like, there's a certain posture he has. It's the, if you know Yu-Gi-Oh reference, it's the I just lost a card game posture, and he's just like on his hands and knees looking down defeated. He's like, the cave!
Malin with Luther in one hand walks over to him and starts like patting his head softly, like, there. At least you're not hurt.
The Carrot Cave! It
Arizel,
fell to invaders, the moles.
Arizel clears his throat and he says, Carrots, if I may?
There's also this gigantic pile of dirt over here.
Garrett?
Nah.
Would you mind filling that hole back up, please?
No. He just like, he let Carrot grieve, but he will fill the hole.
Aww. Malin kind of cool. She goes, would you like some help? I'll help you.
No. There's no hope for Carrot. Only pain.
Okay then. And then she'll take a step back and then she'll glance to the others and say, I see your point now.
Gwen, you step outside and there's this gigantic hole and this gigantic pile of dirt.
Carrot.
Nah.
I see we actually have some old friends.
Miss Gwen!
Mavela greets Gwen. It's been a long time. I'm Dragonborn sibling.
Yes, same to you as well, cousin.
Let's see.
Come
You
in,
start
come
hearing
in.
music playing from inside.
Then I'll get a pot going for all of you.
Mavela enters and looks around and whistles. This is fancy.
For reference, I am implying that the instruments in the building are just playing the music.
Yeah, okay. And Greg kind of gets stuck in the door.
Oh, Garag!
He has to actually go underneath the door to get inside.
Mavela was gonna help pull him in.
Nah, he's fine.
Yeah,
He just has to duck.
you just
Well,
hear
at least you didn't break the door this time.
you just hear whack, ow.
Wow.
Allie just shakes her head. It's like, well, this is impressive. Again.
Well, and Arizel says, well, to be quite frank, he is a rather large individual.
They're alive! Malin yells as she sees the instruments playing themselves.
They are indeed alive. He's not even surprised anymore.
You also notice that like the organ's pipes are integrated into like all the walls, or at least the external ones.
Hikari looks surprised seeing a couple of familiar faces, and then when she sees Ogami, she actually smiles. She goes, "Ogami!"
Lady Hikari, I see your musical talents have improved greatly since last we met.
Kinda. They kind of tend to play themselves, but I can still play them if need be. They also do spells. They are a little picky sometimes, depending on when I play.
You have become you have become quite strong, Lady Hikari. You should be proud.
She looks uneasy and she takes like a step backwards while like rubbing her hands. Well, things haven't been very good lately.
Does Ogami does Yagami know what happened at the village yet?
He probably knows what he knows what he has been told by the players.
Which was
Bad stuff happened. More or less.
How about
Trash
this?
got out.
Hikari will tell Yagami what happened. So she takes a couple of minutes to go ahead and tell him everything that happened, what they went through, what they saw, the fact that her and Kitai got brainwashed for a little while, and then when they had to resurrect their mother.
To think so much wrong could take place in my absence. I should have been there, or for you, and for your mother, and for Lady Kaguya. You have my deepest apologies.
Hikari shakes her head no savage to him, and then gives a small smile. She goes, "It's nobody's fault. I mean, me and Kitai could have stayed in the village and helped as well, but we didn't. Really, the ones that are at fault, the ones that attacked the village. They're the ones that need to be brought to justice for this."
Indeed. Whoever would bring harm to our home village must pay dearly.
Yes.
Oh, that's what we're working on.
Yes, Silas just hears that and he's like, holy shit.
Yeah. We were a tad too late to do anything to stop it, fortunately.
Yeah, Hikari looks over to Silas and nods, and she goes, "I sent a letter back home to ask Mother and Priestess how they sealed the terrace in the first place, but I haven't heard anything yet. Hoping
You
they
feel
would
something
maybe..."
land on your head.
But
Okay. I reach out to see what it is.
It seems to be a paper crane.
They replied.
Oh, that was serendipitous.
Oh, what does it say?
I'm opening the letter to reading out loud.
It reads, Dear Hikari, unfortunately, I'm not fully aware of how the sealing was done. That was mostly done by our character. I forgot what the name of Indra's clan was, but insert it there. They handled the details, and I was just a sealing vessel.
Hikari looks confused. She goes, "That name? Indra's clan?"
oh boy.
Our character, I know the clan has a name. I just don't remember what it was.
You could just
Yeah, me neither. It's been a while.
you could just look up party members that aren't present.
Then, Indra is the only one that knows how to stop the Tarrasque?
Well,
As you guys think about the past, you remember Indra saying a certain book was stolen, containing valuable secrets about terrace sealing.
And maybe werewolves? I don't know.
Yeah, werewolves, that's an important part of their culture, don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think Indra herself specifically knows the details, but her clan certainly seems to keep the information.
Hikari looks a little confused.
That is odd. Well, I'm sure if we find her clan, we can... Or
You
maybe
said
if we
remember
find
the
the
Indra's
book.
plan got pretty much wiped.
Yeah. We have to find the book, which was stolen by... Was it the Warlock? I forget. The Hobgoblin?
A Malik operative, we'll go with that.
Yeah, right. Definitely a Malik operative.
Well, that doesn't. Well, that isn't certainly very surprising, considering, well, if you're going to go through the effort of trying to chain an ancient evil, you'd probably want to make sure no one could stop it.
Right.
Yeah, Hikari
I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it.
kind of sighs, looking a little bit frustrated, but also glad they at least got the information they needed, I guess. She goes, "So, do we find the book, or do we find Indra?"
Well, Indra and her clan are likely still searching for the book themselves, but are there any currently remaining operatives that we are aware of who may be able to track it down?
Well, there is that one wizard
The wizard.
who quit.
Yes, but, well, he's probably also likely gone into hiding, since he knows Malik likely won't want him spilling secrets.
And I could talk to him pretty easily.
That's true. My personal thoughts go towards, they go towards Diana, but perhaps...
Hikari frowns.
But I'm not entirely sure how much information she still has left.
Garag's ear twitches at the name Diana. He seems to remember it. Where have I heard that name before?
You want to make let's say, would it be wisdom or intelligence to try to remember something?
Either or.
Roll your worst stat.
Your worst stat.
Great. He doesn't remember.
You think that Diana was the name of someone who gave you an ice cream cone when you were young?
I'm pretty sure Garag never grew up with ice cream, so...
Or, something similar to that. That's what I was getting at. Oh well.
He seems to be deep in thought. Anyways.
Let's see.
Mavela. Would Mavela remember?
You would probably remember something about it. Did she give her name during that encounter?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I don't remember.
I mean, I barely remember, but I'm pretty sure we were all like, we're not gonna fall for this, and then it just immediately went into a fight.
I think
Yep.
so.
And,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with she probably didn't give you her name, but if you saw her, you would recognize her.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Look, Hikari's still frowning.
And then there was the Hobgoblin Necromancer, and the Black Spider, who we haven't seen in ages.
He's dead, isn't he?
Possibly,
I
yeah.
think you guys probably killed him.
Yeah, I think we did.
And then
He
Seth
died.
probably kidnapped all of you.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that was when Set kidnapped us. But I don't think we actually killed him.
Well, Eshquin, if you could please, at your earliest convenience, could you try and get in contact with this wizard? He's the easiest for us to reach currently. We should.
Alright,
In the meantime,
I'll do that tonight.
In the meantime, we'll see if we can't get some more information out of Diana wherever she happens to be, or if we can't find some other lead.
Alright then.
Hikari huffs, crossing her arms over her chest.
I know, nobody likes her.
Also, out of character real quick, what about that wizard that apparently made Hikari and Kitai? Is he still with us?
The Archdruid? Yeah.
Yeah,
Archdruid is
that's
at the
my
tree.
He's at the tree.
Oh.
He's doing druid stuff at the tree.
Druid stuff. Druid.
Yeah, Druid stuff.
Druid
Should we
stuff
ask
notices
him?
smoke in the distance.
To Ozul. Okay. I can probably do that tonight since it's a lot more pressing. So I could probably, let's see here, how long does it last? 8 hours. So I can only do this once a night.
You can end it when you want to, if I recall
Aw.
correctly.
And she hugs her back. So I'm still going to contact Ozul first and foremost because he deserves to know what happened. And what to look out for.
Okay. Well, you know, as a general rule, is if you cast a spell, you can end it when you want to.
Dream occurs while sleeping, so...
You get put into a...
a trance.
which is not necessarily sleep.
And not only that, but there's been a lot of rules that go against that. So I'm not sure if that's actually the case. Like,
That's true.
Like
Yeah, I can't end it.
that hole in the wall kind of spell that you can't actually end, and you actually have to let it persist for an hour.
In this case, 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is the healthy amount of sleep.
Okay. Fair enough.
Meanwhile, Garag and Eliari are planning things. They're investigating the house.
Carrot runs back into the house finally.
You've come to the conclusion that there are several unsecured objects inside the house.
Hikari
Because
knows
I assume that's what you guys were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, you know Garag and Eliari are thieves, right?
Well, Hikari notices the big guy going away and looks curious and starts to follow. What are you doing?
What's Garag's passive perception? Not great.
Mine is very high, so I would notice.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
you'd
Garag's looking at all the
definitely see it.
food on the table.
He's big, Hikari whispers to Kitai, eyeballing him and the other girl curiously.
Well, he is a bugbear.
Let's see. This one's passive stealth is...
It's 18.
Yeah, you can see both of them. And by that I mean Hikari can see both of them.
You can see what they're doing.
Yeah,
Hikari
Garag
stands.
is eyeing big chicken on the table.
Hikari will look over to Mavela and say, "Yeah, I mean, we can share the food. I don't mind." But then she looks over to Eliari and she goes, "But what is she doing? The food's not over there."
Eliari, meanwhile, is looking for valuables.
I imagine, yeah.
Yeah. Anything that isn't nailed down.
Which is the contents of all the cupboards.
Oh boy.
Alright, well, I mean, I guess she would do that, so I'll just quickly throw a sleight of hands.
Fine.
I'm gonna argue that she'd probably like, what? I don't have
What?
any of them. Then I'd probably call for a deception check.
Okay.
Alright, fair
I
enough.
currently don't have access to her character sheet, so
That is...
Erza got it.
thank you.
Let's see. She's totally lying.
Well,
I look behind her and you can see the cupboard's just empty.
alright, you caught me. I'll put the stuff back. Oh, and brain disconnected. Whoops.
Real quick, Maylene will go to Hikari Kitai and then lean down and whisper, "Keep an eye on those two. They like to steal stuff. We'll try to make them stop." Food. And then run over to the food.
Alright. I want Eliari to make a sleight of hand check.
Alright, well, give me a minute. Sleight of hand. Boop.
The 21 beat all of their passive perceptions.
It does not beat Hikari,
Nope. And
who I am surprised is not taking the perceptive feat yet.
The what?
The observant feat. I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, observant.
I didn't. Well, I got something else for it. That's why. But I think I probably should have gotten that one instead. Anyway, Hikari will look. She's kind of scared of Eliari because of how big she is, so she'll look behind the veil and give Eliari a warning look, like, "I see what you're doing."
Fine.
I'm gonna say she probably failed on that one.
Yeah, she failed. She had to give everything back.
And
What? I'm an opportunist. What did you expect?
You're supposed to be helping us. Hikari will say behind Mavela.
But I also need money if I want to help you.
Go get
You
a
guys seem to have a fair share amount of it here.
job. Go get a job.
Go get the job.
And you just hear
Alright.
Silas in the other room screaming, Is Aliari and Greg stealing stuff again?
Yours, Milling will say with a mouthful of food.
Yeah, well, what else is new?
Yeah, she just gives up and gives everything back.
You notice a couple of, let's say, hostile tones to the music coming from the organ.
Yeah, okay.
More like I am threatening you.
Yeah, she's putting everything back now.
Yep.
She's not
Hikari
dealing
will-
with magical instruments.
Hikari will look from behind the veil again and point and say, "See, that's my posse. They will tell me you steal something. I promise."
You guys are no fun.
Hikari sticks her tongue out at Eliari and runs.
Alright. Meanwhile, Gararg is still eyeing the chicken. He's hungry.
Maylin's already eating.
He kind of looks over to Hikari and asks, "Can I eat this?"
Hikari, after running, looks a little surprised that he actually asked so politely, instead of just take like the monkey is.
Yeah, he
And,
knows that in this house, there's no way you can steal. So
Hikari just shrugs. She goes, "Yeah, sure, go for it. I mean, it's there so everybody can enjoy, as long as just." And then she'll pause. She'll go, "Thank you for asking. Unlike your friend."
how you caught her, huh?
Hikari nods, and then she twitches her ear. She goes, "I kept a lot of things lately."
Okay, thank you. And he goes on to just chowing down on the chicken.
"Great," Minlin will say with a mouthful of food at Greg.
Yeah, he's just eating it like the carnivore that he is.
Carrot Sue runs in the house. A Carrot does, as he runs to the aerosol. Nah, Carrot did it.
Alright, well, let's have a look-see.
Nah, I got the crew working on it.
The crew.
The
Oh, I have to see this, says Gwen.
Aerosol walks out. What does he see?
As Arizal walks out, it was clearly that the duplicate Carrot was talking to him. As Carrot is still over there, he's making a castle with the moles that ruined his cave.
Oh, so he like killed all the moles and he's making a castle out of them?
No, he's made a castle with the dirt. With
And
the
then all
Yeah.
the dirt, not the moles.
Yeah,
Ah.
with them, not
Okay.
as in next to them, not yeah.
Aerosol says, Carrot,
Nah, I did it.
I appreciate your artistic vision, and it is very nice, but what did I ask of you?
Nah.
I asked, and I quote, please fill in the hole.
This is definitely taking the phrase making a mountain out of a molehill to new heights.
The moles salute.
Now I will make it more clear this time. Please fill in the hole with the dirt that you pulled out of the hole.
Carrot nods, and then his actual fur became very rigid and rough all of a sudden, and then he kicks the castle and it just topples into the hole. Nah, I did it.
Oh, that was quick.
Nah. Carrot is part stone.
I can believe that. Anyways, Gwen is going to use a charge from her staff to cast Speak with Animals.
Alright.
And tell the moles to leave.
The moles.
The moles all leave.
Thank you.
Nah.
I give them mealworms.
Carrot's friends.
Moles are honestly, like seriously, moles are kind of really funny creatures when you look at them.
Yeah, they're also blind, I'm pretty sure.
I just think
Or near blind.
it's just I personally think it's kind of funny that their hands are like so close to their necks.
Yeah.
Carrot's skin or fur comes back to normal, and then he just walks over defeated. The other carrot fades away, of course, by then.
Thank you.
Alright,
Carrot.
hole has been filled. The moles are gone.
Nah, Carrot made enemies with friends. Friend enemies, and then they were gone. Just like friend enemies are. Carrot will move on now. It is Carrot's way.
Alright then. I'm gonna go make some calls.
Carrot needs to eat some leftovers.
Carrot, you come inside, and all the leftovers are gone.
Yeah, Gerard ate them all. At least all of the meat. He ate all of the meat. Because he can't digest plant matter, so
Nah, the salad.
he can't eat salad.
Nah.
He left the salad.
Carrot munches on the salad. He is
Gerard just kind of turns to see him as he goes in for just a moment, and then he goes back to eating more meat.
Carrot steps a good 5 feet away from Gorarg as he's eating the meat. And then he's kind of afraid for his life.
I mean, he has eaten rabbits.
So has Waylon eaten all the non-meat then, or is she leaving that?
She's Ninja is away from keyboard right now. In any case, what's everybody else doing?
Yeah, I'm good for the moment.
Carrot's grieving his losses. First the cave, now the Carrot Castle, and then his mole friends. It's been a bad day for Carrot.
Aw.
And then his leftovers. Are they... Maybe?
All the vegetarian stuff should still be there. It's just Garag has eaten all of the meat.
Ah, yes. Okay. So in that case, your personal leftovers are still on the table. They're just next to a meat-eating thing.
Big guy.
Alrighty, Carrot's gonna carefully approach this in the most carrotist fashion possible.
I mean, you can very easily stealth past him and he wouldn't even notice.
I'm back. What I missed?
Carrot came back for leftovers, and there's a bugbear eating meat.
Oh, I'm eating both.
You're eating all the vegetarian leftovers.
The monkey is eating some of your food.
Nah!
Savila looks over to Carrot, confused with a mouthful of food.
There's food too.
There's a little bit left.
You see that there's like maybe 3 plates left.
Carrot casts disguise self now.
So you do remember you've had how many plates last night?
Nah. He casts disguise self. He can become a mini bugbear, and he's going to walk to Gorarg and try to eat his food.
I'm just gonna roll intelligence real quick. He doesn't even notice.
Nah.
He just looks down at the bugbear and who is eating vegetarian food, and he raises an eyebrow, confused.
There's been a small slithering of gnaws as he's eating. He's not the best of disguises, but he tries.
Maylin looks a little curious at this, but still smiles and then grabs one plate and then heads over to Silas and hands it to him. Here you go, Silas.
Thank you.
Yep, best to eat something because Garag is already going to eat everything else. And his new bugbear friend, she says, giving a slightly confused look.
He looks over to the table, sees the miniature bugbear, and he says, "Yeah, okay." And of course, he takes the food and gives Maylin a small kiss. Thank you.
Maylin blushes with a happy smile, just like rocking back and forth in place happily. Real quick too, Hikari will like stomp over to Yagami, and she kind of crosses her arms over her chest. She goes, "Why are your friends stealing her stuff?"
Evidently, they were thieves before they met Lady Mavela. Old habits die hard, it seems.
I guess. Well, we better make sure to tell them that they can't get anything past me now. I've really developed my hearing lately. I can hear almost everything.
They will learn that themselves soon enough, but it sounds.
You guys lose a huff. And then she looks thoughtful for a second, and then she looks at Yagami.
Sorry, continue.
And says, "You don't really blame yourself for what happened, do you, Yagami?"
As a knight in service to Lady Kaguya, I cannot help but bear some of the responsibility for her death. However, it is merely a consequence of our circumstances. Had my mission originally was to seek out and kill Set. Now, I see what we have have since found out that there is an even greater threat out there, but one that I must destroy. It's, it seems that in doing so, I left the village open to that very danger.
Hikari gives him a sympathetic look, but then she smiles. She goes, I guess, but I mean, aren't you having fun being part of the group you're in?
I do admit that this these I do admit that these is my companions are never dull. Oh, if every moment is an eventful one, even if it is mostly Lady Mavela having to rein in and Lady Aliari and Master Gurarg on their thieving tendencies.
Perhaps maybe you can kick that habit out of them? Maybe?
True. As a knight should as a knight I should be obligated to assist Mavela in her endeavors.
Hikari nods softly and she goes, well, I mean, we're always happy to have you as a knight in our village, of course, but, I mean, she kind of just shrugs a bit. She goes, I mean, when me and Katai left, we didn't really know what was going to happen, what was going on, especially after I got my voice back. There was a part of me that wondered maybe we should just return home, you know, since Set was dead, I finally got my curse removed. We're almost safe, I guess. But, and then she just can't help but grin happily. I really like the group we're a part of, and it's really hard to leave.
It is good to see you and Master Kitai. are happy with the friends you have made. You two have been through much.
Yeah, and she kind of gives a uneasy smile. She goes, I don't think I'm ever gonna want to eat lollipops again.
And I'm like, excuse me?
She kind of just sighs and she shakes her head. She goes, just bad memories.
I see.
Bye, Carrot.
We just see Hikari jumps and then looks and just sees Carrot run out. She goes, where are you going?
Carrot is now Bugbear.
Technically, you see a little small bugbear, but you probably know that's Carrot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Millie knows, but Hikari
Hikari might have enough investigation stat to just know that's Carrot.
Hikari looks curious. Goes, Carrot? Why does he look like that?
Ali is now slurping a cup of tea. That was
It's scalding hot.
just how I like my tea. Like my smoothies. Extremely cold or hot.
Hikari just sighs and then looks up to Hyagame and she goes, this is the reason why I don't want to leave. Never a dull moment. Plus, I get to draw on their faces later when they pass out.
When you say that, you feel a little nudge at your feet. At least her already has a pen for you. Or a marker.
Hikari can't help but frown because she's again touching her stuff, but rolls her eyes and then just gives a marker with what she goes, thank you, Lithra.
Alright. I think Rark and Carrot are done.
Carrot comes back as Carrot. Nah, so what did I miss? He's trying to play it off.
He's trying to play it cool like nothing happened.
Ari crosses her arms over her chest and gives him a skeptical look.
Carrot waves. Nah! Wait. Carrot, like, pauses. Oh no, it's the strong lady. And he just casually walks away.
Which strong lady? Me?
Or maybe he's referring to Malin.
There's too many scary people in this house.
Too many strangers. Stranger danger.
Well,
Carrot mumbles
Malin,
about putting up the carrot defense.
Malin kind of sighs as she like pats her stomach being next to full, and then she goes, "Well, so we're supposed to be talking about the Tarask plan. Should we try just wait till tomorrow?"
Who was the one who was saying that?
Malin.
To who?
Anybody who's listening, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Carrot peeks over at the door and looks to the monkey in question. Studies her. Shakes his head.
Is he trying to be sneaky about this?
No, he's not. He's making it clearly obvious. He wants to make sure she knows. He wants her to look him in the eyes as he squints to her because he knows what she did. And then he like bows back to the wall once more.
Malin kind of blinks at this curiously, and then she leans over the side. She goes, "I think I'm being watched."
Yeah, I mean, I always have that feeling. I just usually think I'm paranoid like that, but I mean, maybe you've got a point.
Usually I just try to ignore it, but it feels like it's if I did something wrong. Did I do something wrong?
I mean, he kind of looks away for a minute. I don't think you can ever really do anything wrong.
Oh, Malin puts her hands to her cheeks, and then she leaves up and hugs Silas. Oh, you're such a sweetheart, love.
Thank you.
Malin squeezes him really tight.
Malin, stop, please.
Can I have a con save?
God.
Carrot felt a crushing disturbance in the force, almost like he knows this pain.
Can I have a con save, Silius? You know, for fun.
Silas. Yeah.
Silas.
Uh-oh.
Pardon, sorry.
Con save?
Sure, yeah, give me a minute. He's apparently supposed to be good at these.
Oh, he apparently is good at these.
He's really good at these.
Oh.
He can still kind of breathe, but...
Well, it won't take very long. Malin soon places a loving kiss on his cheek and then lets him go, looking very happy with her hands behind her back.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, she says, and then lightly pats his back. She's still grinning, though.
Carrot whispers something to one of the violins and trumpets.
Hikari looks over to him.
Top secret Carrot information. But
she has amazing ears. She might.
I know. I know she's gonna hear it. That's fine. Carrot asks the trumpet and violin to play dramatic music whenever he's looking at the monkey in question.
They pitch as if to say yes.
Carrot nods, and then he like glares.
Dun dun dun.
Maylin looks over and a little confused at the instruments, and then a Carrot like, what do I do?
Carrot knows, and he just walks to the bed.
Huh, he
Just-
is quite an odd one, isn't he?
Just the image of Carrot just keeping his eyes locked on her, squinting at her as he just crawls into bed and just pulls the cover over himself.
And then, like, for a split second, on cue, he, like, pokes his eyes out to squint one more time just for the musical effect, and then he, like, goes back.
Done.
He goes back to the bed.
Maylin still looks a little bit confused, but then she smiles. She goes, "He's kind of funny." And then she like wiggles her finger. She goes, "I wonder if I can jump on him."
Carrot hides underneath the bed now.
I mean, he kind of looks like a little rabbit. You might break him.
Because she can help like threateningly like take a step forward, and she goes, "Don't start when you can't finish." Because I see this as a challenge.
The
She says
instruments play
with a
dramatic
grin.
music.
The instruments have betrayed Carrot.
Silas is just like taking a few steps back. He's like, okay.
Is there any stone nearby? Or is
Any
this
what?
house? Is there any stone walls, or this house is made out of entirely wood?
The outside walls are made out of stone, but there are pipes coming out of them. And if you stone shape them, you might damage the pipes and risk the ire of a certain fox.
If I stone shape, you say?
Oh gosh, please no.
Carrot hops to the stone wall in defiance, and he glares at the monkey in question once more, and then he melds to stone, and he slowly, while staring at her, goes into the wall.
Oh my God.
I need to take the range on this real quick. The instruments are following you, so they notice that you're staring at something, so they just play dramatic music because they're not close enough to see that you're looking at her, but they know that you're looking.
Good.
And yeah, melded to stone is a ritual spell, but he can still use a spell slot if it's prepared.
So yeah, you need to exercise care, or you might damage the pipes. So I'm going to need a dexterity check.
Oh boy, you're gonna
Sure.
break our house.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hmm.
You hear some creaking noises, and they kind of echo through the pipe a bit. Sounds like metal being introduced to stress, but not too much.
Ooh, that's kind of impressive, Maylin says with a smirk.
Greg just looks at him confused.
Carrot is now a wall.
Mavela's asking, is Aliari asleep?
She drugged her.
Well,
She would need a
She's-
con save first.
no, she's just putting stuff away. And I'm pretty sure that Carrot can just go through a thin wall pretty easily to the other side.
The instruments since they have lost track of Carrot, they return to their original positions.
No, as in, like, she drugged Aliari. Is she asleep?
So can I have a con save from Aliari?
I got it. Don't worry. Give me a moment.
I knew that's what you were going to ask Dream, so I got it for you.
Ooh.
It has no effect. She is used to this.
She's a little sleepy, but she's just fine.
Real quick, as Maylin she runs over, jumps on the bed, looks at the wall, knocks on it, and then she grins. She goes, "You can't run forever, rabbit."
There is an echo from the. Actually, no, I can't talk in the wall. Okay, never mind.
No, you can't because
No.
it's stone.
I am stoned.
Well, she still says it anyway, and then with the amused smile or grin, she like turns around the bed, gets a little like leap off, and then just starts walking back to everybody.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Carrot's just outside right now.
Garrett can hear this. It is muffled, but he can hear it.
Yeah.
Then, the organ was displeased that you disturbed its pipes. So it specifically plays the notes for the pipes that are right next to you.
Why does it have pipes all over the wall?
It's an organ.
I'm going to need a con save.
Oh no.
Oh no! Do you have a preferred side? Actually, no. You get ejected out the far side of the wall since you went past the pipes.
Okay. Why does the organ have pipes there?
Hikari was kind of confused to why her organ just started playing. She goes, "Are you okay?"
It's like, meh.
Not you, Carrot.
I see the love.
Hikari doesn't even know Carrot went in the wall. All she knows is that her organ started playing all of a sudden, and she's worried about her organ.
I'm going to say earlier you did hear some creaking going through the pipes.
Someone's snapping. Someone's messing with my organ. Hikari says, upset, looking upward at the wall.
Carrot like hit his knee on the ground, and he's like, nah.
Hikari will go over to like Urizel and Silas, and she'll say, "I don't know what I did to him, but I like him. He's funny."
Okay.
Yeah, Garag is yelling to keep it down.
Greg, honey, don't fall asleep here. We might have to go sleep somewhere else. If we're welcome here or not.
The organ starts playing lullaby music.
I'll sleep outside.
No, that's not what I meant. Hikari says, running over and grabbing it. We just need to make sure we're welcome here first.
Okay, but I'm used to sleeping outside.
Well, once we know where we're going, then you can sleep wherever you want. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I have a lullaby in here at the moment.
Nah, it's
yeah.
fine.
Are these windows glass?
Yeah, it's glass.
Why do you have beef with the monkey?
It's actually kind of nice glass.
Okay, I will not break this glass, but I will stare through the window.
At the monkey? At me?
Yeah, so the monkey
Why?
and then a little bit at Hikari too, just because he has made enemies today.
Hey, go play
You are
Hikari.
out of range of the instruments, so they don't play.
Oh,
They have blind sight.
no.
Yeah, they can't see.
Go play Hikari. You're the one that messed with Oteo's
I did.
pipes.
I didn't even mess with any pipes. It was their fault.
You're the one that went to the wall.
Okay. Carrot might sleep outside tonight, but Carrot will be okay.
Oh, I can see you. Maylin, I can see you within range of my normal sight, but I don't know if I can actually see you looking at me through the window.
He's gonna make it very obvious.
Yeah.
Okay. Maylin notices, and then she grins, and then turns around with her arms up, and then makes like a what do you call it? A thrust motion, like she's going after you.
Carrot's fur became stones again out of pure fear and it's like ducks now.
Hide.
Maylin kind of laughs as she goes, "Am I that scary? Is that he's like that scared of me?"
I don't think you're that scary.
Aw, thanks, big guy.
Anyways,
So you all go to sleep then?
yeah. And Ashwin starts to dream about a wizard.
You start dreaming. Let's see. Do I have good music for this? I don't think I have good music for this at the moment. I'm sorry. We'll switch
It's
to this
fine.
one instead. Okay, so you enter his dream, and he's going about his business, and he looks at you and he's like, "What are you doing here?"
Whoa, calm down. I'm not here to hurt you. Just want to talk.
Okay, that's good.
I
What did
mean,
you want?
I've been trying to talk to you this whole time, but you just kept, I don't know, throwing spells at me, trying to kick me out, and all that.
I need to double clarify. Who is are you contacting the wizard? Yes.
Yeah, the wizard who just unleashed the evil dragonborn.
Okay, just double checking. Carry on. He's like, well, you guys were kind of hostile earlier, so.
Well, I tried talking to you before.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. For reference, I'm no longer affiliated with Malik.
Yeah, I heard.
Really?
You're not the only one who knows how to scry on people.
I see. Okay.
So, I'm thinking you must know a lot about Malik Grigorov, is that correct?
Possibly a sufficient amount of information. What did you want to know?
Oh, plenty of things. Such as, how did he manage to unleash a Tarask onto the world?
He thinks for a moment and says, I was not privy to that information, I'm sorry.
Well, do you happen to know where his secret base is?
I'm gonna ask you for a persuasion check.
Okay, listen. If you tell me this information, you could be a hero. Your power could be recognized by so many people.
He thinks for a moment.
Sorry.
Persuasion.
Sorry. Just... Yeah. Same roll.
He thinks for a moment and says, well, I could tell you... just a moment. Okay, this, and it was this button too. Okay, good. I could tell you that his base is probably somewhere in this circle. But I
just
can't.
north of the castle. Okay.
So I'm
Alright.
sorry I can't tell you that.
Because you don't know the exact location.
He's using the I could tell you X, but I can't method.
Okay.
Kind of like how Mr. Incredible informed the old lady of how to go around the insurance system.
Alright.
Unfortunately, you'll just have to just find a random area to look around.
Hmm. Well, what would you like in exchange for this information?
He thinks for a moment. He's like, so are you like planning on killing this guy then?
Yeah, pretty much. That's no secret.
Okay. What about the thing I unleashed against you that tried to kill me?
Him?
Do you plan on taking care of him too?
Yeah, if he becomes a problem, then yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'd probably tell you that it's somewhere within this circle.
Somewhere in that particular area. Okay. Just to narrow it down.
Is there any other information you want from me that I can't give you?
Like, what is he even doing with the power of a Tarask anyway? Trying to conquer the world?
Something like that, I guess.
Yeah. He's always trying to conquer the world. What can you tell me about the Dragonborn that you unleashed? What's his deal?
Okay, just a minute while I technically have better notes in here than I gave you last time. Just a moment. That is the wrong note. All I know is all I know is from a book that we got from a land far away of a man who dreamed of ruling the world and nearly succeeded. We don't know what stopped him or why.
And he was sealed away in another dimension? Because he was that powerful.
Something like that, yeah?
There's no motives whatsoever. He just wanted to rule the world. Great. We have conquerors everywhere, apparently. Well, we'll deal with him. I promise you that. As once we've dealt with Malik and figured out how to seal the Tarask back.
He like gives you a double hands gesture with a wink, almost like he figures that you would find him attractive anyway. Not the wizard, the Dragonborn.
The Dragonborn.
Almost like he can somehow tell to a degree that you think he looks good or something, or that you would probably think that.
Well, I have tried talking to him a couple of times, but he'd rather be left alone.
Okay. Is that all then? He says.
I'm pretty sure that's all.
Okay. Have a good night.
You as well. And that's it. Next morning.
Next morning. You all awake.
Okay.
Carrot, you are actually over here, hung by your feet.
Nah.
What is he being hung by?
There seems to be. I'm just going to have to ask which either of Ninja's characters which implement they would be using.
Terrible people.
Raylan, use some of the meshies.
Oh.
Kara stares at the monkey in question, who obviously thinks has done it.
So she'll be like standing right in front of him. Raylan just grins with her hands behind her back. She goes, "Good morning."
Carrot glares angrily at this.
You hear
And
dun
he
dun
states,
dun.
nah! Carrot,
Aw, don't be like that. I just want to know why you don't like me so much.
And Gwen is staring.
He is now saying Carrot knows war when he sees it. This is war.
Everyone else wakes up, and I'm going to say Hikari is not innocent in. Well, she kind of probably heard what was going on, but decided to do nothing. I think. Does this sound about right?
Her as she leans kind of like glances. Makes sense, I guess, since I do hear almost everything now.
Yep.
Carrot
And
does not deserve this treatment. Carrot!
and Gwen just looks a little bit dumbfounded. It's like, what is even happening?
Nah, Gwen,
But
help
Hikari
me!
just glances. Really, it's fine. She goes, it's fine. We're just doing a little teach.
Sorry, can you repeat that? You kind of went robot-y.
You okay, Ninja?
Ninja!
Ninja, they wanted you to repeat what you said. We can't hear you at the moment.
Oh dear.
Where's she gone?
And she disconnected.
Is there a ninja?
Hi.
Ah, there you are.
Hooray! There's a ninja.
I think Discord is being a butt.
No.
Yep.
Mm.
What were you saying?
It's like Gwen was asking, what is even happening here?
Okay, Maylin just grins at her and says, "Oh, just a little challenge she put at me. I'm just showing I'm not backing down."
Nah, Carrot will have revenge, retribution, cake, and all the revenge. He just like yells in retaliation as he swings back and forth. Gwen! Carrot needs help.
Carrot, you also notice that your hands are tied behind your back as well.
Carrot needs help. He's just like, now he's just flailing in the air.
You know he's not going to learn his lesson, right? I'm telling Maylin he's not going to learn his lesson.
Carrot's skull is thick, but his heart is big.
Alright, Carrot, if I let you down, will you please be a lot nicer to Maylin? She's a guest.
She started this.
Oh, Ninja disconnected again.
Apparently, Ninja was trying to say stuff.
Okay.
Hello? Polos?
Discord is being mean.
Marco,
Hello.
Discord hates me right now.
No.
What did I miss?
Carrot saying he's gonna have retribution. Gwen saying Carrot knock it off. Carrot saying Carrot's skull is thick.
And if the monkey started it.
Then the monkey started the war.
Maylin just shrugs and she goes, I mean, don't start something you can't finish, she says, and then she'll reach up with her tail and then untie him and then hold him with her tail with both, hold his legs with her tail and then lower him down to the floor gently.
Carrot flails defiantly the entire time.
You hit your head against the floor a couple times.
Carrot does not care. Carrot is strong-willed.
Okay.
Maylin will look to Mavela and she just says, "What? He started it."
You take 6 bludgeoning damage from the floor.
Carrot might have been damaged, but Carrot will not be down.
Alright, Carrot. Let's go make you some tea.
Nah!
Maylin just skips away to go outside for a little bit.
Thank you, Gwen. Gwen's the best friend Carrot has. Because there's no one that likes Carrot. Carrot looks
Oh, I like you, Carrot.
Ah!
I'm gonna put the kettle on. And also, Garag is awake, and he was watching the whole spectacle. And he realizes, he puts 2 and 2 together. There was a bugbear who called himself Carrot.
No, it cannot be.
He's trying to put 2 and 2 together.
Trying real hard there.
He succeeds.
It's like he carefully goes over to the rabbit and goes, "Weren't you a bugbear before?"
Carrot sweats nervously as he just like wipes his brow from it. No, I didn't know what you were talking about. Carrot doesn't know what you mean.
I'm gonna need a deception check for that.
Okay. 15.
I
could just straight up lie to you. You just believe me.
He shrugs. He goes back looking for food.
Carrot like lets out a sigh. Nah, that was close. He almost got me.
Garag is not the brightest bulb.
You can hear him. You can hear him audibly straining, trying to think.
Yeah, it's that one gif of the woman doing math in her head.
I mean, I'm sorry. I know he's not. I know he's not dumb. I'm just playing it up for laughs.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
I mean, his intelligence and wisdom are just average. He's not a genius.
Carrot must plot now. The war has started.
Oh no. Yes, there will be no wars in this household. Here's your tea.
Carrot takes the tea gently, and then he shouts, "But Gwen!"
We're trying to stop a war, not start them.
Nah. He sips his tea. It ain't still back. Nah.
Never challenge an apeling. They're very competitive.
Carrot felt like he was challenged all along. Nah. See again. Carrot? Oh wait, do I have this brain? Would it be out of characterly for Carrot to have a monocle eye on his person?
How out of characterly, or
would this be like out of my realm of reach to have a monocle eye?
you would it does sound like something you could get.
Okay, I will get in the future.
As in, you might have gotten it if you did think about getting one.
Okay. Carrot would have, if he is part magician, that's the time magician, that's the time. He would take out his monocle eye. He would adjust it condescendingly as he sips his tea. Never changes.
Alright then. Well, once everyone's gathered together, we'll discuss what we need to do.
Carrot knows what must be done. Carrot have seen the lines of war. Carrot have done many things that he is not proud of, but this right here must be stopped.
You have no idea what you're even talking about, do you?
Luther is just like, what?
His head tilts.
Carrot's gonna pull. I'm using a lot of deception checks.
You wanna roll me insight for her?
Oh no!
And for Lithra, I guess. It's just straight wisdom.
Oh no!
She
So it's
sees
like-
through your attempt to hide.
Carrot tries to be smart and Carrot fails.
It's okay, Carrot.
She comes up to you, crawls up your body, and then boops your nose with her paw, and then jumps back down.
Nah, the first.
No, you
casualty
don't
has
boop rabbit
started.
snoots. I hate that.
The first casualty has started.
It's okay, I'll make you some more tea.
That was the angle he was working on the entire time. I just never could figure out how to do it.
To get more tea.
To get more tea. He likes the tea.
He likes mint tea with honey.
Does.
Alright, I'm just waiting for everyone else to gather at the table at this point.
Okay. I will get on the table. My bad.
To the table. Ether's just attached to the ceiling above the table. Because she can.
Because she can.
Well, when Mei Ling says this, you can be like, oh, it's a spider fox.
She has sticky paws, yes.
That is cool. Can I keep her?
No.
Aww, I want one like her
She's
too.
already bonded to our team, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Carrot thinks she can have her.
Garrett says I can.
You have to get my permission first, and I say no.
Ether drops down over by this one is, Maylin. And zips her a bit. And demonstrates her sticky paws on her skin.
They're so
I like
cute.
how it's optional and such.
She'll squeal with joy and hug Luther. Oh, too cute.
She's now a fluffy hat.
Okay. I think this is about everyone.
Still need to move Yagami and Eliari to the table.
Oh. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's not enough seats for both of them to sit.
Gerard can stand. For Eliari's sake.
But no one else's.
I mean, to be fair, depending how big he is and how the chairs are, he might break the chairs.
Yeah. And he's pretty big, so even without a chair, he's still standing above he's still sitting above the table. Alright. Now that everyone is gathered together, I've figured out a location on where Malik Grigorov is.
Do you want me to move you to the map?
Sure.
To the
Yeah,
map!
I bring out the world map. So, I talked to the wizard, who recently decided to quit being in Malik Grigorov's employ, and he pointed me over to this spot here, just north of Grigorov Castle.
Nah, Carrot will kill the wizard later then.
I'm pretty sure the wizard has quit.
Nah,
He's not coming back.
Carrot will still kill the wizard for speaking ill of Arliss.
Arizal looks closely and says, so this is about as small of an area as we can get.
Yeah. And keep in mind that the area is obscured with illusions.
Of course it is. What?
Which means we'll definitely need that Lantern of Revealing, which we should actually have that out just in case somebody else happens to be scrying on us at this exact moment.
Yeah, Arizal lights it up.
Let's see. I'm thinking. Trying to decide if Malik would be tempted to scry.
I mean, he could just by referencing his name.
But then again, Bryn, if you haven't planned, and out of character, if you haven't planned on him actually like eavesdropping on us right now, then perhaps he's not. Instead of deciding
That's
on
true.
like right now.
That's true. You don't see anything additional in the air.
Okay, no scrying orbs. It's good. That means we can talk safely. That being said, we need to plan our approach. Any ideas?
Carrot raises his hands.
Uh-oh.
I put his hand down.
Carrot looks disappointed.
Yeah, Gwen knows that Carrot's plans are not the smartest of plans.
Hikari looks a little unsure. She goes, so should we go after Desmona's father then?
He might still have that page concerning how to seal the Tarrasque.
So he probably has the book?
The answer to this question is probably yes.
Nah.
Probably yes. His father would be anticipating us at this point. We've slain his sons. We know what he's up to. He might have something special planned for us. That is also true, which means we're probably going to need a few more reinforcements.
Carrot raises his hands again.
I put them down.
No.
Well, hopefully our conversation with Dennis the other day has got something working.
Yes. And I still need to get Ozul and Indra on the line before we decide to raid the place.
Hopefully maybe Andrew still has some way of knowing how they did the seal. Because Mother doesn't have any idea. She was just chosen as the keeper. But she didn't really participate in the actual ritual itself.
I see. In any case, how do any of you want to head over there? Do we go there right at this moment, or do we walk?
Lillian looks a little skeptical. She goes, it's not always good to charge head first when we're not entirely sure what we're up against.
True.
Especially when they're expecting us.
Exactly, Kitai.
Nah, but if they're expecting us, then they won't expect us to charge in blindly. Thus, Carrot declares we charge in blindly.
Train on the way.
If you become too obvious, then you're not obvious.
We can rendezvous at Grigorov Castle.
Yes, but Milan gives a skeptical and slight smirk to Carrot. She goes, but what if this special plan they have for if we go running in there is this Tarrasque?
Garrett goes cross-eyed for a minute as he has this thoughtful and obviously overloading idea in his head.
No.
Then we run through it.
Run through a Tarrasque.
That's not going to work.
Then we dig a tunnel.
You know, that's not actually a half bad idea.
Nah, Carrot knows. He knows all. All the good plans.
We could dig underneath them, so they won't expect us.
No, Carrot enjoys digging blindly. That's what he does.
I can move the earth.
Carrot looks sad now.
And also create earthquakes.
He looks even sadder.
Mm.
Each time Gwen talks about how she can just do it better than him, he's just gonna lower his head further and further into the table.
I pat him on the back. You can dig holes pretty well too without magic. That's impressive.
Maylin is gonna smirk. He goes, "Didn't his cave collapse?"
Now you're just adding salt to the wound.
Carrot's wounds are salted.
Hikari just grins.
Nah, but
Worse.
the cave bar, it was amazing.
And Desdemona says, chances are Father would have designed traps that involve our worst nightmares. There's a person, a past event. Yeah, instilling psychological horror upon his victims. Ah, charming.
Indeed, Maylin says, looking a little skeptical.
But does he even know anything about us at this point? I mean, for you, definitely, but for us, it's not that likely. That is also true. And he also had Set. Ugh. And Diana.
Hikari frowns.
Speaking of which, we should probably go back and talk to her.
Hikari frowns more.
I know, everyone hates her.
In fact, while Gwen is talking about spies, Hikari, you see someone peeking over one of the windows through one of the windows.
Who?
Hikari sits up straight and runs out.
Hikari runs after her.
Oh dear. What's going on now?
And I order the instruments to follow me.
Nah.
Garg is chasing after them as well. He's prepared.
It appears that this person he seems to be wearing. He's trying to be sneaky. It's clear that he's trying to be sneaky with what he's wearing, but he is not because Hikari can see all.
Yeah, Garg is going after Hikari to make sure she's safe.
Yeah, Hikari sees him and goes, "Spy!" She yells.
What?
Nah.
Here?
Nah, it's Carrot's fans.
You don't have any fans!
No.
Oh,
Hikari
you
feels
have
bad,
us
I'm
as
sorry.
fans, Carrot.
Let's see. So, what's the fastest you three can run?
Garg can run 40 feet per turn.
Carrot can run 35.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
You're going to cast Hold Person? Okay.
Mavela can run 55 feet.
Oh wow, that's fast. Garg
So you
is prepared.
see him running, and then he just freezes in this running stance, and then falls to the ground.
Well, it's hold person, so he's just at a standstill.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Basically, he's trying to run, but he's frozen in place. And Hikari just huffs, probably, and she waits for the others to come.
Yeah, everyone's coming. Garg is there. He has his axe. He's ready to chop him in half.
Oh no, it's Carrot's fan. Carrot knows. Carrot knows. Carrot looks over the person.
Garg is just standing there. He's getting a bit antsy.
For reference, those who have not moved there yet, the person is over here.
Eh?
Where's over here?
Yeah, I'm on a different map.
I'm on
Yeah.
the
Oh,
back
right.
map.
Still on a
Right.
different map.
We're on the
Right.
world map.
Right, sorry. My bad. Here, let's drop you on the right map.
Okay, now where are they?
Just out here.
Oh, huh.
I mean, Gwen has the slowest initiative, so...
Ooh.
What does this person look like?
This person. Let's see. What's that?
What?
I rolled dice. This person appears to be a tiefling.
Briefly.
And she's just like frozen.
Just she.
That was determined when I rolled random dice on a different site.
Okay.
So here, let me give you the right token.
Carrot examines the clothing and such. Does it look like to be... What kind of clothing does she wear? What does she look like? Give me a description here.
Let's see. She looks like she's a rogue with, dark attire, out in the broad daylight. What the freak was she thinking?
I see. So likely a stabby bunch kind of person or an assassin deal. I see. All right.
One of those stabby fans.
Oh, okay. Carrot studies this real quick, and then he's like, "This is definitely Carrot's fan."
One.
Mavela gives Carrot a look and says, I don't think she's a fan.
Can I have a persuasion check?
For me?
Do you want to try to convince them that this is your fan?
No, definitely not.
Greg is still already very confused.
Okay.
Do you want me to hold her still or what not?
Well, yeah, hold her still while somebody go and get something to tie her to.
Alright. I guess I can make a strength check to grapple her.
You succeed because she's being held.
Right, okay.
Yep.
You
So
just
sorry.
succeed.
Yep. Hikari drops
Get
a
rid of any
spell.
weapons that she has.
Yep. Hikari drops a spell, and Elaine will go and grab the bed sheets again.
Dang it.
And walk over. She goes, "Here, I'll tie her up. I'm actually pretty good at it. Anyway, right, Carrot?"
Mavela raises an eyebrow at Malin. You know we have rope, right?
Malin just shrugs.
Is that Carrot's sheets?
They are
No.
the sheep of Carrot. Can I have a deception check?
I'm gonna have an insight check on this shit.
Carrot has a lot of insight.
Can I have a deception, or are you just going to say he figures out? Oh yeah, Carrot, these are definitely your sheets. Your sheets definitely look different than everyone else's because they are Carrot sheets.
Yeah,
And we don't know exactly who you got the sheets from, but there are carrots on the sheet.
I'm guessing, Frey.
I don't think now's the time to argue about this.
Yeah, Hikari kind of looks upset, and she goes, "Why are they here? I saw them peeking in."
She looks at you and says, "It's none of your business."
Alright, who has Zone of Truth?
Wait, we have this? Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Carrot has Zone of Truth. Which means this person has to make a charisma save.
And I said it without even knowing he had it.
Yeah.
What is your spell save DC on that?
It's not high. It's one of my cleric spells. Let me check here. Let me see what it is. It's a 15.
A 15?
Yeah.
You see that she has decided to stop talking.
Yep, you know what's gonna happen.
And Garag is staring down at her angrily. Start talking.
Intimidation.
Yeah, can I have an intimidation?
Oh, sure. Let's see.
Oh, wait.
Why?
She looks at the large, fluffy
Oh.
bugbear and is like, no, I'm gonna stay quiet.
That's still an 8, though. He's still pretty intimidating.
Carrot glares at the lady now. Are you
This-
Carrot's fan?
Is this an intimidation check? Boo! She's like, sorry, I am not.
Now that's Desdemona's turn to be intimidating. Why are you really here?
Ooh.
Super intimidating.
She's like, the Malik wanted me to keep tabs on you.
Oh, she has a spy.
Carrot looks actually shocked.
And to Kara's realization, that means, technically, in a way, she is your fan? If you think hard enough.
Carrot thinks really hard about that real quick. It's gonna take a while.
Yes. Smoke comes out of his ears.
Yep.
And Garag is still looking down at her. If you decide to tell Malik about us, I will snap you in half.
Doesn't wanna hold-
She says, I have no doubt that you would be able to do such a thing.
What the?
Ooh.
And that was
Everyone
the
here-
threat.
If I recall correctly, I don't know if it's all barbarians or some barbarians, but I recall that some of them can make intimidation checks with strength. But I
Oh,
don't
it's-
recall where it was from.
I don't think so.
Alright.
She's just looking around. She's like, yeah. So I was tested to watch you. Did you want the notes?
Yes.
Yes. Everyone, yeah.
She just grabs the piece of paper and just hands it to you guys, or her notes.
Anything? What do the notes say?
The notes seem to contain everything that happened the previous day at the house.
Ooh, we got another stalker here. Fantastic.
Carrot has a fan. Carrot's eyes glow in anticipation.
Oh boy.
Can I burn the notes?
You are welcome to burn the notes.
I use Produce Flame to burn the notes.
The notes have been burned.
No, Carrot's juicy photography notes. No.
They were going to use this against us.
Of note, Neku, your other character is not present. Did you mean to move her?
Nope. She is
Okay.
just drinking a drink. That is the
You're gonna have
character.
to go to the bathroom so badly.
Alright. You.
Mikari makes
forgot-
her face. Oh, sorry.
Alright. Garag is still staring down at her. Do not go back to Malik Grigorov.
Okay, is there anything else you guys wanted?
Who else was with you?
It was just me.
Carrot, are you gonna go back to Malik?
No, she's not. We're sticking her in a cell.
I was asking because she's under a zone of truth.
She thinks for a moment, looks at the bugbear, and thinks for a moment and says, that's actually a difficult question. Malik is scary, but that bugbear is scary too.
I'll throw her in prison.
You can tell she's on the fence with this.
Silas just
I'll
grunts-
throw her in prison.
Silas just grunts and says, "Oh, for goodness sake, can you just flip a coin or something so we can get this over with?"
I'm gonna throw her in prison. Save us all the trouble.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mayland just.
I was very close of you casting vampiric gaze on her.
As the bugbear escorts her away, a piece of paper falls to the ground.
Alright, take a look at the piece of paper.
A piece of paper is a bit more specific.
It's still covered.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
There's the tower.
The
Alright.
notes seem to indicate that there is a hidden entrance. And then there is a note after it about some like supposed to do certain things with it, such and such, but Malik gave me a very nice discussion about how we aren't supposed to document stuff like that.
Passwords.
Oh, fun.
Well, she's gone now. She's going to prison.
She's serving time but being a spy.
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do now?
Alright. So are we walking there, or are we going to use instant transmission here?
Garrett
I-
wants to dig the hole.
I say we walk there. That way, if we encounter creatures, we get stronger by defeating them.
Eh.
So you want us to take on creatures heading over there and be exhausted when we actually get there? Mayland
Well,
says
Red-
with a skeptical look.
Doesn't want to roll her eyes. We'll rest along the way. We're not walking straight forward. Think of it as training on the way.
And
Well,
of the odd
well,
chance
we-
we run into the Tarask.
We can always run.
Yes, you run like hell.
So
I
you
guess
guys
we
depart
can
then?
walk. I guess we can walk. Using transport via plants to get there instantaneously might be a bad idea if he's laid out traps. And in the meantime, I can continue using dream spells to contact other people and
Alright.
tell them what's going on.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Well, I mean,
So you're going
yes.
to the castle first? Or are you just going straight there?
Castle first.
to the castle of rendezvous.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I
we're-
guess I contact Ozul about the circumstances about what's going on that we're going out.
He thanks you for the information.
And I'm also contacting Indra, which I'm going to be putting in RP chat.
Okay.
Which I guess we can do next session.
That'll be taken care of later. So, unfortunately, it was an uneventful trip.
And no Tarask sightings at all.
Good.
No.
Real quick, right before we left, I'm learning the teleportation circle for our home.
Okay, you have it memorized.
Yeah, that way you can, if you need to, you can teleport. right
There
back
was
to
no
home.
interference this time.
Okay.
So you arrive at the castle.
Right, and I guess Ozul is there. He already got the news.
Ozul looks at Desdemona and says, "Well, since you're going up against our father, you might need those items in the vault if you want to go grab them. In case you need them."
We might need them. We don't know how powerful he is.
You are muted, Dream.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Desmona, she receives all the items, including her old dagger, which The blade is like pure, almost pure silvery white with a golden hilt that is encased in jewels. And Ozul's rapier, which almost looks like an ordinary rapier, except the hilt looks like a bat with ruby eyes.
Okay.
What about... She then looks to Ozul. What about everyone here? If Father comes to attack, you won't have a way to get through the secret passage.
Do you have a place we should send the children and such?
We do have a home in Hometer.
Okay, we'll send the kids with their parents in that direction then. Is there anyone you want to notify about this? Hikari, offhand, you are aware that your organ has been defensive of the building, and people who just walk up to it and step inside without invitation may find themselves on the wrong end of the organ.
I was actually about to say that. I was about to say, just let them know that you're a friend of ours.
You also remember you have a keyboard with you that you can actually talk to the organ with.
Okay, fine. I'll talk to the keyboard and let them know that the guests are coming and do not hurt them.
Okay.
And protect the kids.
It makes noise to say that it understands that it's going to do it.
Good. Oh, and then she'll also remind the organ that if anybody tries to break in, hurt the kids, or looks hostile, to attack them.
It's like, gotcha.
And Hikari looks satisfied, and then she looks over at Desmond and she goes, Othello will protect everybody in the house.
Good. Maybe send a message to Frey as well. Have her make contraptions to defend the city in case.
Frey, Desdemona, Frey left, don't you remember?
Oh, I thought she was out of character. I thought she was still in the factory.
No, she's gone. She left on boat and left.
But
people drew straws, and some of them stayed back.
But whoever's in charge of her factory now, we could probably reach them and ask them to do just that.
Alright. Tell them to get all of those contraptions ready to defend the city.
Hikari real quick will also take a quick pen and paper, and will send a quick letter to their parents as well, let them know what's going on.
Okay. What are you guys going to do now? Of note, I will let Wedward know 5 minutes before you encounter Malik, so don't worry about that.
It's getting pretty late for me, actually.
Yeah, you're not going to encounter him today, though.
Yeah.
Alright, if it's...
Which is why I'm sending Wedward a message now.
Alright, so if it's getting late, shall we call it a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can shack up at the castle and be prepared for when we go and face off.
Yep.
As you...
And I suppose I can also make potions.
And it would also be a good idea to, everyone stock up on healing potions for themselves as well before we head off.
Alright.
So, wanna play us off, Brian?
that is all for today. We will see you all next week.
See ya.